This is the Watch Fit 4 Pro, and this the Watch 5, a new era of smartwatches from Huawei. Compatible with both iOS and Android, and with upgraded high-performance materials like sapphire glass and aerospace-grade titanium and aluminium, and a glut ton of new health and fitness improvements, they both look seriously impressive. And I've partnered with Huawei to tell you all about them. The Fit 4 Pro, available in black, green or blue, is shockingly light at just over 30 grams and slimmer than an Oreo Thin at just 9.3mm. And yet it packs a titanium alloy bezel, sapphire glass and an aerospace-grade aluminium frame. It's a tank that floats. The Watch 5, on the other hand, is luxury in a high-tech wrapper. Titanium options in either brown, silver or this unique purple version, and that is no normal everyday purple. It's the result of Huawei tweaking oxidation formulas and hue deviation to get this subtle blue-grey sheen too. And while that process is far too clever for my brain to comprehend, it does look very beautiful and feels super premium too. And you also have this 46mm option in black stainless steel and beige, sand gold, white and green if you go with the smaller 42mm sizing. Now let's talk about those watch face screens. The Watch Fit 4 Pro has a 1.82-inch AMOLED display that hits 3000 nits peak brightness. That's brighter than most laptops and up there with flagship smartphones, which is very important, especially in the midday sun, for all those pro-level outdoor sports features that you'll see it has. The Watch 5 also adds a thinner, more immersive 1.8mm screen border, bringing its screen-to-body ratio to 82.5%, 13% higher than the previous generation, and also is 3000 nits. You'll never squint at these screens. It uses LTPO 2.0 display tech for better power management, more on battery later, and the Watch 5 completes its polished watch face with a finely crafted crown which integrates the classic trapezoidal rotating crown design. Trapezoidal. That just sounds wrong. I've said it that too many times.
In British English. Trapezoidal.
However that word is pronounced, the crown's design is recognisable from previous generations. Now, this is where it gets fun. Huawei didn't just slap a heart rate sensor on these and call it a day. The Watch 5 is rocking an industry-first multi-sensing X-Tab, basically fingertip ECG and blood oxygen detection with medical grade accuracy, and it can do it in under 10 seconds. No more guessing if you're short of breath after a run or after a stressful conversation with the wife about why you had enough time to go and watch football with your mates, but not enough time to take the rubbish out. You have a one-tap health glance which can measure multiple indicators and give you a detailed health report in just 60 seconds, and this can help to develop a habit of monitoring physical and mental well-being, making health more of a kind of conscious daily priority as opposed to going, I must get fit. It just kind of it helps to keep things ticking over. And the Fit 4 Pro, well, it's like having a bit of a mini sports lab on your wrist. The next-gen TruSense system brings 6 major improvements, including things like accuracy, speed and comprehensiveness, resulting in a significant boost in overall effectiveness of health and fitness tracking. You have all the majors like ECG, blood oxygen, HRV, and even sleep breathing analysis. I mean, this thing could even warn you if you stop breathing well during your sleep. That's next level, and something I still desperately need to focus on as I'm aging like a pear due to lack of sleep. Now, I don't personally need to focus on my menstrual cycle, but for those that do, you have comprehensive management for that. And this is an area that separates Huawei smartwatches from a lot of the other options on the market. As well as looking fashion forward, their ability to accurately and extensively monitor various faculties of your health is top tier. If you're the kind of person that tracks every step, every swim stroke, every swing, then these watches are great options. The Watch Fit 4 Pro is a beast for athletes. Golf mode comes with maps for 15,000 plus global courses with precise distance tracking of the greens and obstacles like water and sand, and a driving range mode too. If you fancy swapping the tee for a spot of coral reef, the Watch Fit 4 Pro supports diving mode, tracking you down to 40 meters free diving with real-time insights, safety alerts and static apnea drills, which are basically exercises that involve holding your breath while lying still on land or underwater, and over time your body can become accustomed to higher levels of carbon dioxide, allowing you to hold your breath longer when you are diving. That's not one of the drills, don't worry. For you trail runners, you've got offline contour maps, waypoints, backtracking, all right from your wrist. So even when you are deep in the woods, away from phone signal, waypoint navigation can keep you on track by marking key points along the path. So if you do get lost, then that's more of a you problem at this point. But the Watch 5 also holds its own here too, supporting over 100 sports modes with full colour maps and advanced GPS from Huawei's Sunflower positioning system. Whether you're hiking the hills or running the streets, not running the streets like some kind of GTA character, I'm more referring to, like jogging, but this thing can oblige. And both watches have strong smart features, notifications, calls, music, weather. But the Watch 5 takes it that step further, as eSIM means you can actually literally leave your phone behind. And here's something I didn't expect to love. On the Watch 5 you can answer calls, control music, or silence alarms just by gesture control. Now I'm not a huge user of gestures. Usually I kind of see them more of a bit of a party trick, but this actually feels quite intuitive. But of course then we come to battery, because all the power means nothing if they're dead by dinner. So according to Huawei, both watches will give you between 7 and 10 and 7 and 11 days of use on one charge, depending on your usage and battery settings selected, which I feel is absolutely more than enough. I think anywhere over sort of 3-4 days is generally pretty good for a smartwatch, especially when you take into account all of these features. And also especially when the Watch Fit 4 Pro can charge from 0 to 100 in around 60 minutes, 1 hour, and about 1.5 hours, 90 minutes on the Watch 5, which is chump change in terms of time. And speaking of chump change and money, what do you think of the $249 and $399 starting from prices for these two watches? Personally, I think while not super cheap, I think it's kind of fair pricing considering all the features that you get. So here's the big question: which one should you get? Well, I think if you're into elite fitness tracking, adventure sports, and want something light, sleek, and still powerful, but kind of blends more into that sporty vibe, then I think the Watch Fit 4 Pro might be the better option for you. It's basically a triathlete in watch form. Don't even know whether that analogy works, but we'll go with it. However, if you want the full package of style, innovation that you can dress up and dress down, fingertip health tech, standalone cooling, and a luxury feel, then the Huawei Watch 5 is probably more up your street. Either way, you're looking at the smartest watches Huawei have ever built. I hope so. They are the newest. But defo let me know in the comments what you think. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, big pun intended, diving mode, deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more real world tech content, and let me know in the comments, are you team Fit 4 Pro or team Watch 5?